Hello, everyone. To the two lovely people that are with us live right now. It is Sunday, August 11th. Barry, are you with me?
Yeah, I am.
What's up? Okay, that's good. Good. All right, everyone. So today we are going to go through our watch list for the week and kind of see what kind of setups we're looking at. And then, of course, when we're done going through the analysis, if you have any pairs you would like us to look at for you, or if you have any questions, just general questions about trading or technical analysis, or maybe you're not understanding why we see something a certain way and you want us to explain a little bit better, you're more than welcome to ask those questions. But other than that, Barry, I'm passing the mic on to you.
All right, thank you, Ria.
You're welcome.
So, it's been an interesting week. That's all I can say. Pushes down, pushes up. Yeah. So, overall, let's begin. Let's start first with dollar Mexican. So, dollar Mexican, a trade was entered. Yes, cause overall, we had this parabolic move to the upside. Then we came back beyond this resistance area, which goes a little bit way back to this side. So, yeah, we are below it. We had a bullish engulfing. So the entry was basically here. And we're aiming for the support level over here. It's not really much. It's more like a 1-to-1. The stop loss is way above this high. And so we're looking to come all the way down to probably 1840, 1838, but probably take it out this low, then probably bouncing from it or continue all the way down. But I believe we might have a bounce or a continuous trend to the downside, because this just looks like a change of trend since we're in an upward trend. And now we seem to be coming back to the downside. So that's what I'm looking for in the coming week. Then USD yen, pound yen. I am seeing some change here, some change. Like I said before, both USD yen, pound yen, you name it, they have broken out from this trend line, and we just seem to be in a consolidation. So for me here, I won't even wait for the market to come all the way up here. I just need a break above this level to confirm that my thesis is right here. I just need a break above these two highs, or basically this high. I just need a break above that. Then we'll obviously be going to the upside, probably aiming for this high here or even the major high over there. So this is what I'm looking for in this coming week with pound yen. Same scenario with dollar yen. So I'm seeing this to be a huge change in trend. So it looks, this is just like identical, totally identical with pound yen, dollar yen, same scenario. They just need a break above this level. Just the previous high needs to be broken from where we broke this trend line. So that's what I'm seeing. Once we break to the upside here, then these levels will be nothing. Like that's what I will actually agree that the trend has changed. So if we get a break above this level, then we're good to go. Next pair we will look at is euro dollar. Euro dollar had the parabolic move, of course. And I said I would probably be looking for a break below this level. It's what we're still looking at. But overall, I'm also seeing another thing where if we just go below this pullback over here, it would be a nice move to the downside, aiming for just 0.7. Just a nice quick short to the downside would be good. But of course, if we go beyond this level, then we can see levels of in 06 or 1.07 being reached. So those are levels we may see, but I'm just waiting for a break below this pullback because this was a push up. Then this seems to be a pullback. So most traders have obviously entered here. They're hoping for the market to make a new high. But what I am looking for is to take out those stop losses that are probably under this level. Then we can aim for the downside. I know this is totally a little bit different from what we usually do, because if I draw a trend line here, if I draw a trend line just right here, the trend line will be all the way here. Even if I say that, oh, let me draw a trend line over here, this one is a bit steep because these candles are even actually touching. That would actually signify that we broke this trend line over here, which is still valid in some way, but I feel this is a little bit too steep. I don't really trust steep prices. Before we're seeing the same thing on dollar yen, and we never entered because it was just dropping and dropping and dropping. So same scenario with euro dollar. We can't just enter just based on that, and a break below here, no, not really, because this is where the market pulled back. So most people have always or obviously plotted their Fibonacci's looking to probably take out this high, while we're looking to short when the market comes below this level. And that's what I'm actually anticipating, especially since dollar yen seems to be preparing to go to the upside. So that's what I'm seeing on euro dollar. Let's go to CAD Swiss. So CAD Swiss broke the trend line, clean and easy. I entered on that because I feel we have just been dropping like there's no tomorrow. So it's actually even bounced off previous support levels. That's another reason. So I'm looking for us to actually go past this resistance level, probably reaching this other resistance level over here. So that's where my target is. This is a 1-to-1, so this is a quick one. So if maybe we do breach above these resistance levels, then we can actually see levels of even 0.65 being reached or 0.66. So that's what I'm actually seeing on CAD Swiss. I feel we have finally reached the bottom and we are reversing at this point. And let's move over to gold. Gold, I got stopped out apparently. So with gold, there was an entry around this area, and then I got stopped out, I believe, somewhere here. So at this moment, it seems like we're in the middle of nowhere. Gold is still deciding whether to go up or whether to go down. So as for me, I will wait for a trend line break right here. If we break this trend line, then breach this level, which is below here, then I'll probably enter into a short for gold. But for now, I do nothing on gold. Then let's quickly look also at oil. Oil, this is a golden trade right here. This is a 10-to-1. I've split it between Texas oil and Brent oil. So the stop is literally below this level here. It's a really tight stop compared to what the reward is. So this is like a very good trade. Literally, the stop is supposed to be somewhere. This is basically the stop, which I've marked with this triangle. And this is the reward. So literally on oil, there's a 10-to-1 risk to reward. You can still enter into this one. This is not financial advice, but this is like my lovely 10-to-1 trades, my golden trades that I still do think this may go to the upside real strongly, very fast and very soon, probably in a month time or even 2 months. I'm giving it 2 months. 2 months seems to be a good time horizon for oil to actually make a new high and give me a 10-to-1. But we'll obviously also be protecting our profits along the way. Sometimes the markets don't do exactly that what we want them to do. So we'll obviously be looking to trail our stop going to the upside, because this is a 10-to-1. We don't want to lose out on whatever profits we made and so forth. So just keep an eye watch on oil, Brent oil, Texas oil. Just keep an eye watch on that. We may probably be making a new high from the previous July's high. So that is my anticipation on oil. This is a really tight trade where the risk is really tight, and then we looking for some more upside movement all the way to $85 per barrel, or rather $88 per barrel. So we're looking close to getting to $90 per barrel on oil. So that is my anticipation. A lot of things are in play right now. So I do think the price of oil will go up in the near future. Then let's move now to NAS 100, everybody's favorite indice. So at this point, we're still at the same level. It seems like we are now looking to go to upside. We still haven't broken this trend line, but I believe once we break this trend line, just the trend line would be probably enough for us to enter. I do believe. So once we just break this trend line, probably above 1900, that's where I believe we may be pushing for next week. Then we may actually aim to make a new higher high. So that's what I'm anticipating on NAS 100. For now, we are just still in the middle of nowhere. Next one is US 30. US 30. We still are in this box, nothing special. Maybe a break of a trend line may give us some momentum. Same with NAS 100. So if we get a break of the trend line, then we may look to go to the upside as well. So these are the trades I'm seeing for this coming week. And I hope you found it insightful. Any questions or pairs that you'd like us to look at? Yeah. Yes, we still trade on the 4 hour. So that is our golden time frame. So any pairs, any questions whatsoever that you'd like us to consider? Any pairs that you'd like us to look at? Oh, and the promotion is ending today. So I hope all of you have taken advantage of the 30% discount. Yeah. Dollar index. Okay, let's look at dollar index. Someone just say we look at DXY. Is the no, it's just probably index. No. What is the symbol here for dollar index? Do we have dollar index here? US dollar X. No. I can't find the symbol for dollar index at the current moment. Let me try and check here. So indices. We just have US 30 and also US 500. Let's see indices as well here. No, I do not think we have US 30. You only have US shares, cryptocurrency. No, unfortunately, we do not have any dollar index. Maybe that's what I may have to consider next week and look at it. But overall, euro dollar mimics dollar index if you're not aware. So if I've already analyzed euro dollar, that probably means we will be seeing upside movement on dollar index, I believe. because dollar index measures the strength of the US dollar. So I've noticed dollar index and Euro USD move in high correlation with each other. I think opposites or positive, negative correlation or positive correlation. I'm not too sure unless I check, but I just know euro dollar. If you look at euro dollar chart and you look at dollar index, they do have similar chart patterns. Okay, so we can look at Bitcoin though. You say we look at Bitcoin. So let's look at Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin at the current moment. All right. Bitcoin. Yes, we seem to be back in the bull market at the moment. I know most people disagree with me, but we are back in the bull market at the moment. Trend line was broken. We touched it back. Resistance level was broken. Complete textbook of what I'm always looking for right here. So at this moment, if you're looking to take a trade, most likely your stop loss will be on this level right here. Stop loss will obviously be here. That's what I'm actually anticipating. So your stop loss will most likely be here, and we would be looking to make a new high. So we'll be looking to go above 70. Is this possible? Very possible at the moment. If not, we can look at two scenarios with Bitcoin. If we are not gonna make a new high and get breached to the downside here, if we do get this level breached to the downside, then we'll obviously be aiming probably even for 40,000, 35,000, lastly 25,000. I know you may say 25,000 seems to be a stretch, but we may actually even go all the way down there. So if we breached here, then next level will be 45,000, then 40,000, 35, then lastly 25. That's what I will probably be seeing for Bitcoin. But let's see what happens in this coming week. We may actually just bounce from this level, go to the upside, because that's what I've just seen right here. A good stop loss will be below this previous low, then aiming for the upside right here. That's what I'm seeing on Bitcoin. Right. Any other questions, pairs you'd like us to look at? We still have more time to discuss and analyze as well. Anything from you, Ria? Any pairs?
Hey, yeah, you could look at Euro Kiwi.
Okay, you're a Kiwi. You stopped trading Aussie Swift.
Yeah, no, I mean I watch it, but I see a possible setup with Euro Kiwi. So I just want to see what
Okay.
you see.
Right. Okay, let's look at Euro Kiwi then. Right. Okay. Wow. All right. So the last time we traded it was in this area. We made a new high. This was crazy. Let's see. So a trend line would have been here. The trend line has been broken with this candle over here. This support level is also broken. It was broken right here with these candles. So this support level has been broken. And yeah, the possible short is here, where your stop loss would be here on this previous high, and same level here. This is what you'd have to aim for around this area. But to be more realistic of where I would say we're gonna go, just right below this box at 7,600. So this would be a nice, I think, 7 to 1, if I'm not mistaken. Where if you enter right here, this would be like a 7 to 1. But if you had entered here, this maybe may have been a 5 to 1. So if you enter like right now, a short, put your stop loss on a previous high, yeah, you'd get a nice downside movement and make a couple of dollars from that. Let me actually see how much this would be. Let me open a new order. Market sell with one lot, 8,300, and take profit at 7,600. That would be 600 loss, 3,500 profit. So 3,500 divided by 600, yeah, 5.8 to 1. So this would be a good 5.8 to 1 trade. If you sell right now, put your stop loss there and you take profit right below here. So that's what I'm seeing on Euro Kiwi. But of course, you need to make sure you put your stop loss and stick to this previous high as an area to protect yourself if the market goes against you. Like what happened to us here. The market went against us really strongly to the upside, then left us a trace here of a pin bar, which we may come back up to later on. Maybe not now, but possibly in future, especially if this bounces all the way back to the bottom here. We may actually see this pin bar being revisited probably in a month's time, a few other months, or even a year from now. So just keep that in mind. So that's why, again, I do feel this pin bar has also probably signified a change in trend, and maybe we may be trending to a downside now for good. All right. I hope that has given you an idea of what to look for in this coming week on Euro Kiwi.
I mean, I
Any?
see something different, but I guess I'll just watch price and see what it does.
Oh, okay. What did you see? A buy?
Potentially, but I definitely would not enter for a buy right now at all. I
Okay.
would wait. I would wait to see if I'm going to sell. I'm going to need to see price break that current level of support where it's sitting at right now first.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm gonna be anticipating bullish movement
No,
personally.
you know what's also funny? This actually looks like a channel right here, from
Yeah.
here to here. So it's like it pushed all the way up, then came down, then may push up. So I think you're right. Probably a break above this level of
Yeah,
resistance
if that happens,
may.
then I'll be looking to take it up to that most recent high that it made,
Hmm.
possibly.
Yeah.
But it's on my list to watch to kind of
Okay.
see how I want to execute for
All
sure.
right. All right. We have a question there. Do you pay attention at fundamental as well, or only price action chart? Yeah, we do pay attention to fundamentals. It's before we used to always look at our Forex Factory. So I can just quickly read out. Okay, you want to understand why DX keeps on falling. Yeah, it's been weak throughout the board with like dollar yen, euro yen, but it's been strong on pound dollar. So that's another thing. So overall, next week we do have dollar news, CPI, core PPI, We also have unemployment claims. Again, I'm sure you remember what happened on NFP, where even somebody got a discount of 50%. But yes, aside from that, NFP numbers were not so good. They were worse than expected, if you remember that. So that has also contributed, and all other factors have also contributed. Like ISM manufacturing wasn't as good, and I guess also consumer price index, which will be coming out next week, will not be as good as well, since not a lot of people have been employed lately in the US. And probably unemployment rate also next week, which will come out, will be bad as well. So the market has already priced in all those changes, especially with NFP having worse than expected, because those numbers were low of what was to be expected, but the market did much, much more. It did a worse than expected kind of move. But overall, we may actually see some dollar strength in the coming weeks, because when things are really bad, like NFP, unemployment, and the like, the Fed always looks to try and see how they can pump up the US dollar. So that's why I'm anticipating very strong moves on dollar, yen, euro dollar, and other dollar related pairs, and even oil. Like oil should go up in price. So there's all of that. So dollar strength all the way for this month. That's my anticipation. Any other questions? Any other questions or pairs you'd like us to analyze? Though, let me just even have a look. Let me just have a look quickly on the dollar index from my trading view. Well, I do see dollar index making the exact same move to dollar yen. So yeah, and also euro dollar. This just seems like opposite of the chart. Like I said before, this seems like opposite of the chart for euro dollar. So, like I said, euro dollar will start to go to the downside very soon once we break a few levels. So same with dollar index. Dollar index is looking to set up to go to upside as well. So anticipate that. Anticipate that. I'm sure you've seen there's some short-term uptrend that's already forming on dollar index. So to answer your question on dollar index, I think we have reached the bottom of dollar index, and we will 90% be making a new high, probably above 106 on dollar index. All right. Any questions, any pairs you still like us to look at before we close everything off? Ria, how many hours are people left with to purchase the 100K 30% discount?
Everybody. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can.
So what time is it right now? It's 10:30. It's 10:30 CET?
Yes.
Okay, so you have an hour and a half. So 1 hour and 30 minutes left until we are done with the promotion. So go ahead and get yourself an 100K account with 4% daily drawdown at a 30% profit, 30% discount, and you get an 80% profit split. Sorry, guys.
Yes, exactly. So take advantage of that, everyone. Yeah. So I guess this is where our market analysis for the week ends. I do hope the best for everyone to be profitable this coming week. I already have some really good setups forming. Yeah. So I do hope they go into profit as well, because we have had like a rough month already, down like late of July. Yes, just losing trade after losing trade. So things must pick up at this moment. Yeah. Any last words, Ria?
Other than see you guys on Wednesday.
Yes, Wednesday. And let's see what the market did to us, if it killed us or made us happy. Yeah.
Make us happy. Fingers
Mm.
crossed.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Thank you all for your time, and we'll be seeing you on Wednesday.
See you Wednesday.